Yeah, we also don't need 3 might be too much, honestly. So okay, let's send our navy. Let's send our 26 stack over to here. More people are getting called in. Ukraine wants to send me 31 divisions. You know what? Ukraine, I'll take 31 divisions. Why not? Send you in here. I'm going to assign you under a different commander. You're going to have, like, not enough supplies, but, like, who cares? And is there anyone else we're really at war with? We're at war still here. It'll take you too long to even get there, honestly. Let's just send you to, Let's send you to the American South. I think that's where you guys should be right now. Integrating this territory. It'll be integrated eventually. It's just gonna take a little while. By 1, you come to this line. Venice has fallen. I legitimately don't think anybody's surprised by that news. But I mean, like, if the Qing are fighting the Fenian government, like, they should be fighting this weird two-front war, right? I mean, no one else joined the Chinese United Front other than, I think, the Yunnan clique, and I guess you joined as well, but I don't think that means too much. I guess what we should also be doing is we should be putting aircraft around here. We already have air superiority. Well, I'm assuming you have a lot of aircraft, but we have no manpower right now because we need more political power. Push here, moving our way down into Korea proper. The agencies have officially joined the Japanese faction. You have pushed your way through here. We're still guarding our ports, though, so I'm not so worried. Max, we already have naval superiority. Could you launch right now? You could. I just want to know what superiority the Canadians have in this area. Or if they have any units in the port. Yeah, they do. Okay. We can always invade Newfoundland. Newfoundland's always a fun little target to hit. Okay, so they're not defending St. John's. You know, let's have a small invasion of St. John's. Send those units over. Take over Newfoundland. After that, we can... Is there a port here? Because I think we could get into the Hudson Bay. Like, I've actually never tried naval invading through here. And just, like, landing in Manitoba. I guess it would work. It's just a little strange. Let's just set you back to regular battle for now. Some aggressive action here. Let's go for officer initiative. Vladivostok should hold. This front, even though it's a little bit more mangled than I would originally have liked it to be, it's still not so bad. Got you guys now. I'm going to send you, again, you're basically just going to come up here towards Fredericton as well. Let's send, let's say, another 2 units to this front. And we will prepare another naval invasion. From you to Quebec City once again. Any plans to play as the Yunnan clique as a right KMT? Not at the moment. But I also have no plan. I have no idea who I'm going to play next in general. So we could do another campaign in China for sure. What are you guys doing, by the way? You're holding on. Patagonia's worker front, they finally have fallen. some of these units over here to stop the Chinese front from advancing. If I can take this province, we would be able to cut these Japanese troops off from supplies. How many men does Japan have? 62 to 133. It's a decent number. It's a decent number for sure. Still trying to break your way into Portugal. Venezuela's actually joined the war on our side. They are social democratic, so, you know, maybe they're slightly aligned with us. Potentially. Okay, so Newfoundland has fallen. Love to see it. I'm just trying to think, like, what do we do exactly? Like, you can invade your way. You know, let's do what I was going to do. Let's invade into, like, Manitoba. I've never once in my entire life have done this. You know, let's just put, let's say, 2 units there. We're gonna need, we might need this naval base actually, in order to get the range up here. Right now we don't have range in the Hudson Bay. Like, that force can't move here. Is there a strait? Not as far as I can tell. Because they don't have the range. What's the range on the heavy hulls? Range is 3,000. Range is 25. Range is 15. These light ships, they've got to go. All of you make this into a new task force. I feel like you should have the range to get into Hudson Bay. Like, maybe you don't slightly. Yeah, it's 0%. And this is technically wasteland. We can't land here. And you're all wasteland. Maybe we navally invade in the Greenland? But I'm not too sure. We can navally invade here. And that'll probably work decently enough. We will also prepare a naval invasion, let's say from here. Again, back into Quebec City. Because the naval invasion of Quebec City still has to happen. Why do I have Norwegian units in my army? I don't know. We'll send the Norwegians to die just in case. Oh, they've actually just abandoned Quebec City in general. They have troops everywhere but Quebec City. And I'm not too sure why. Okay, well, don't go to Manitoba. Just go to Quebec City then. How many men do I have on this art line? 2? Okay, yeah, just go do that. I'm not too sure why there's nobody there, but, you know, works out well for me then. Transfer all the way to CSA if Canada capitulates. Well, Canada, or the CSA is not at war, so we can't really directly transfer the land through conventional means. Because they're not at war. So Venezuela, we can have non-aggression pact. That seems okay. Integrate Latvia. Integrate the Don-Cuban Union. Ukrainian army has now arrived to help deal with you. They've once again put troops into Quebec City. How dare you? Why won't you let me just kill your army, huh? Why do you gotta make this so much harder for me? No control in the Labrador Sea, huh? Now we do. Let's also fall back line here for right now. Let's just look at these 2 armies on that line. Let's actually not... We're not going to do this. We're going to wait a few days just so we can actually get more manpower. Sure. You know what? You want to join the war against the American Union State? I see no real reason to say no to it immediately. At least that's my my view on it. You know what? Just call everyone in. If we're going to do it this way, everyone will join. But I guess actually most people in the International actually are puppet states of other countries, so they still got to get invited rather slowly. By the way, how close is India to being killed? They're pretty close. Bahari Commune nor the Printing Federation have actually decided to even intervene quite yet. Still own Vladivostok. It's still completely under our control. And you guys don't even have an offensive line yet. Just attack in, please. Get some pressure here. Fenica, or the Qing are starting to push in decently enough into the Fendi government as well. You know, you love to see it. When is this done? Did I not justify the war? I think I may maybe just never actually press the button to justify the war against the Kingdom of Spain. Whoops. I was trying to aid CNT a little bit. Okay, Georgia and Azerbaijan. 200 days until you're in my sphere of influence as well. But yeah, we landed here. What I want to do is immediately build a naval dockyard here. That's going to take 25 days. Until that's done, you don't have any supplies. We're going to take another look at Quebec City. We're going to see the Canadian AI have sent units to come deal with this situation. Which they have. Which means that you guys now invade. Try to land in Quebec City. The distraction army has worked. You're just going to stay there and try not to die. That's your task, is don't die. I think it's rather simple. It's a simple yet effective plan. We have another 66 units we could deploy. Deploy them, delete this. I did deploy them all in Siberia. Oh, okay, we have 53 units, actually. Let's bring one of you here. The rest of you, the 49, we can split that into, I was going to say 2 armies. Not quite. There we go. Do we have another field marshal? I don't believe we do. We're going to need to promote... Why not you? There you go. Congratulations on being a field marshal. I don't really know who you are, but... Where am I going to assign you right now? I guess we're going to send you over to the border with CNT, at least for the time being. By the way, how's air superiority in the Deep South? You have no aircraft whatsoever. Okay, cool. Leaving in 13 hours. Our units will be there in... It's going to take longer than 15 hours. Let me just put it that way. And what we're going to do, because this is still going to take another 15 days, we're actually going to attack out. Because if we're attacking out, they can't attack into us and stop our build progress. And look, there we go. We've landed our units in the country. You absolutely love to see it. Okay, Kono's been wounded. And if we guess we can build a port here, maybe we can get a port into Manitoba. I'll have to kind of wait and see on that. Also, Canada, you have 26 to 65 units. That's an alright number. I won't say that is spectacular, but I definitely have seen worse. Okay, so we at least have made our units in such a way that they will not get the encirclement penalty if they end up getting attacked. Which I think is beneficial for us. We're doing okay on basically all the fronts. We're doing, I think, fine. Even in the Fanny government, where I think we've actually kind of doing the worst. And who's killed the most men of our units? Japan right now. Okay. And I don't think there's any other enemy units here. Nigeria does own a little bit of that province, but that's okay. And can we begin integrating more and more territory into Russia? Yes, Lithuania. Welcome. We're missing manpower. Not great. Still have 30,000 guns. I'm probably taking another 10 off you. Put more on fighters. Put more on tanks as well. Tanks are cool. Your plan is, hey, move your way down towards Toronto. Immediately begin that invasion. Don't have any air bases. We're actually going to need to build an air base, I think. Okay, Dominion of India has fallen. So the Red Army that was here has basically nothing to do right now. Where do I send you? A great question. I guess we'll just put you in this port for right now. And why not prepare a naval invasion into, say, Georgetown? Which does have a naval base, if you remember from our Australia campaign. But how about you, like, wait a moment and get full organization before you start attacking? And I'm still not too sure why there's any Norwegian units in this army at all. Be done in one more day. The British have also sent troops here. Okay, fantastic. This is finished. Unless you also have bad range. 2,500, 3,000, and the submarines have 2,500. Closer naval is... I mean, this is a sea zone, as far as I can tell. So I guess we'll prepare and... No, are we at war, Denmark? No, that's Canada. Yeah, go kill the Canadians. We'll send an invasion into this port. Also, apparently, like, looking at it, they've actually changed the, They've changed Denmark. Now it's actually only, like, one province here. It's not, like, a full strip of land. I don't know when they changed that. And then we're going to send basically one... no, send 2 units. And you are going to invade as soon as you can. You still stay put. I think you are now good to go for an invasion. Yeah, so you do what you need to do. Especially since they don't own these areas over here anymore. More mining. Let's get ahead of intelligence as well. Why did I do that? I need the political power to get freaking manpower. Ah! I think the Japanese are starting to get pushed back. I think this army here, you're fine to just hold position. At least for a little bit. And then you are going to go back to regular battle plan, at least for now. Nothing too crazy or aggressive. And our units that I accidentally deployed all the way in Siberia are about halfway to Spain right now. Because let's see, you are, well, 6. Still got a few months on you. You're 185 days. But you know, you might as well start justifying a war on both of you. You don't have political power. Okay, never mind. We won't do that quite yet. What about against the Pacific states? How long would a war against them take? 60 days, okay. All in all, not so bad. How long for you guys? You can invade now. We take this port, then we send Blue Army basically over to Manitoba. March our way as quickly as we can towards Vancouver, which is always usually the holdout for the Canadians in Kaiserreich. I mean, everyone's basically progressing as well as you would otherwise expect them to do. You know, this navy we got here, I'm going to send all of you to this port. They are putting a little bit of pressure on us. Federal government is How close are they to being killed? They are an okay amount. I do think that the Qing are probably gonna be the ones that actually take the capital here. That at least would be my guess. It did take over here now. We're gonna put another invasion from you into this province here. I think that's around Churchill, if I remember correctly. Well, we'll delete this. Delete this naval invasion plan. Delete. What the hell else it is that you guys are doing? Now, if my navy is deployed here, can they reach into Hudson Bay? Please go to the actual port first. Like, they have a little bit access, but not enough. This premises at 0%. You know, let's actually get our heavy hulls as well. Make that into a different fleet, and now you actually have superiority over the Hudson Bay. So you'll invade the Hudson Bay ASAP. We'll do the invasion that nobody, I think, has ever done because it seems bad. I'm gonna send you to regular offensive mode now. We're still holding this port. I think we're just gonna hold this port for a long, long time. I mean, I guess we could also invade. If we're saying the Pacific States, we could invade. Actually, you know, why don't I just navally invade you? I have a port here. I have a feeling that I could do it if I wanted to. Maybe after the war with China, or after the war with Japan, we can maybe send some troops over here. Not too sure if that makes sense or not, though. I mean, we're invading our way to Manitoba, so I guess everything makes sense. Not too sure why these lines are stuck onto my map. Like, it's not a supply line. I'm not too sure what this naval port actually. Oh, it's gone. Okay. I'm assuming it was just a bug, 'cause I have no idea what that was. And you really can't get far enough, huh? We don't have any friendly territory in the entire area, so I'm not too sure really what our plan is going to be. Okay, Uruguay joined the treaty with Brazil. Basically, they're not going to really be a threat at all. Canada's not even like that close to actually being dead right now. Yeah, taking Montreal, we're taking Quebec City, but that's about it. And I would very much doubt, also we will go to extensive conscription, I very much doubt the Canadians have any units around Manitoba at all. Like, why would you? Nobody ever expects the Manitoba invasion. Yes, you know, let's break off this little strip of land here from the rest of Canada. It's going to get about 6 units out of supply. Because, yeah, they don't own the Maritimes, so there's no actual ports over here that we have to worry about. And actually, that also includes a couple of tank divisions. You're happy to see that. Also need some more rubber. We'll get that from Siam. We'll build a port immediately here. Move 1 unit across, just in case. Yeah, like I never even thought about invading Manitoba. Like, it's such a odd target. But I mean, I guess it does in a way make sense. You know, let's prepare the naval invasion from you into I guess we have a port here, so I guess we're going to invade into this port just because it's a little bit safer, I think. Don't naval invade, just move here for now.